Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and today I'm posting for tailor-made cards for you. She's got a wonderful assortment of vintage digital ephemera and just all kinds of fun pieces and parts just to really create some stunning layered junk journal type of cards. So I was having a lot of fun with this one. So today I am showing you the 4 cards that I did, and today I'm going to focus on the slimline teacher card and the school photo card. So here I'm just kind of showing you all the great pieces that come in this particular kit. So I always end up printing the pieces out either on cream colored or white cardstock, and then trimming them all down and making them different sizes so that I can really just really be creative. So the first card I did is this schoolroom type of one. So I started out with a piece of Tim Holtz cardstock, and again it's just different pieces of ribbon, or not ribbon but ruler. So I'm going to go ahead and I made a frame, and I've done a couple of layers with it, and then I'm starting with this very dark deep red cardstock as my end, or my base piece. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and glue that schoolroom picture into the center of that ruler frame. I thought that would be really nice there, centered in the middle of the card. And then I pulled some different pieces here, like I've got kind of a grade list that I just put on the right hand side. And then I also cut out of an old children's book this little Happy Thoughts child rhyme. I thought that would be interesting to add. I kind of crumpled it up and made it look old, and here I am. You can see I'm tearing it using a ruler to get my lines fairly straight but kind of ragged. And so then I'm also going to get my vintage photo ink out and just kind of run it along the sides and up the middle there so I can get those lines kind of darkened. And here I am crumpling it again and adding that on. I'm going to add that to the top left hand side. And then I also have this fun little book. This is actually a separate ephemera piece. It's called Vintage Spelling Book. And what I did was I printed it out very, very small. And so I've got it cut out. And then I'm trying to figure out, I want some other pop of something up there. So I'm kind of playing with this, again, another set of rulers that was a tag that came with the kit. And so I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And then I will add that to the top right corner like that. So I think I'm pretty happy with this. I love that vintage class photo. I ended up just kind of ink smooshing some vintage photo ink on it to make it look old and like it had been stored for a while. So that's the little dots of color you see there. And so again, I think I decided I needed one more little piece there for that lower left corner, and then I'll add the book cover onto the front. Just kind of fun, just, again, very appropriate card, for a teacher or whatever. I think I'll probably send these down to my daughter-in-law, who's the teacher in school right now. So again, just fun, just fun. So here I am just kind of trimming the excess off, and to make it that A2 card. And I did, by the way, cut the bottom of it with my deckle-edged trimmer to give it kind of that rough edge. This is the second card that I did. This is a slimline, and again, this one also, of course, focuses on teachers. So I grabbed a piece of, notebook paper type looking paper, and I smooshed it with the vintage photo ink, and then I edged the edge of my craft A2, or not, slimline base with weathered wood ink, blue ink. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add that paper on there. I just love to layer things. I just think it's kind of fun. And so we'll kind of, rough it up here a little bit. And then this is a tag that came in the kit. Teachers open the door to the world. I just think that's really appropriate, talking about teachers and all the great work they do. So again, I wanted pops of blue, so that's why I grabbed that certificate and kind of crumpled it up to give it kind of that old look. Here's a poem called Autumn Fires that also came out of that old children's book that I picked up at an antique shop a couple weeks ago. So here I'm going to add my crumpled blue certificate, and you can see it also has been smooshed with the vintage ink, distress ink. And so now I'm going to add that tag on there. And I got a couple more layers here. The teacher that you see to the left actually came off of one of the larger tags, and all I did was just fussy cut around it, and then I fussy cut the bell out, and then I sprayed that with mica spray to make it kind of sparkly. It's hard to see, but in real life you can see it. And so here I'm playing with a diploma of graduation, and again it's also roughed up and ink smooshed to look old. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my teacher here. I'm calling him a teacher. He looks like he could be a student as well, but I'm going to call him the teacher. And so we're going to give him a little brass bell here. So I'm going to add some glue here to make sure that that gets adhered to the front of the card. And then I just need to trim all the excess away from the card. So I just grab my big Fiskars scissors to do that. I always grab the big guys when I'm doing this kind of work, just because it helps me cut straight lines and cuts most of the pieces at one time. So again, here we have my second card. I'll be posting another video here in about another week or so. So watch for it with 2 more cards. So these are the 2 cards that I did. I did the schoolhouse one, which I thought was cool. And then here's my teacher card. And again, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, posting for tailor-made cards for you. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I have a YouTube and a blogger site. Would love to have you come follow me.